What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Solus Project. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here. Feeling a little disoriented. I don't like cave exploration. Cave exploration is a rough prospect for me because everything about it like smacks of dangerous to me. Everything inside me is like, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just let it go. Don't go inside of there. Just let it go. Let it go. I see more trail markers, so those are usually a pretty good sign. Is there anything over here? Can I crawl between the cracks, or is this very, very dangerous? This is probably very, very dangerous. There's water down there.
Dehydration imminent.
Secret caves are meant for experienced explorers. So I think what they mean to say by that... Oh, really? I'm starving, too. That's not good. Alright, well, there's a secret cave back down in here, but it's got water, so I don't know if we need specialist gear in order to, like, swim or do anything like that. I'm gonna drink my water real fast, but I wanted to go back to the water supply. But before I did that, I just wanted to welcome everybody, because it is such a pleasure and a privilege to hang out here today. I know my insides are dying slowly from a lack of liquids. Just give me a second. I will ingest some, I promise you. There we go. We'll drink that one. We'll drink that one. Then I need to see if I can get these filled. So you take the empty bottles, you put them right there. I think we should be able to, I don't know. Is it refilling? Yeah, I think it refilled them both. I thought it was going to change the tooltip or something, though. Starvation is imminent. We got 200 calories left inside of us. Luckily, I got these energy bar things over here. So we'll eat one of those for right now. We should be feeling pretty good. Now we just got to worry about freezing to death and getting out of this cave before we find more supplies. And everything should be hunky-dory, as my mom used to say. Never liked that phrase, hunky-dory. What the hell is hunky-dory? Such a random, like, where did somebody even make that up? One day they're like, oh, everything is good, and I'm going to call it hunky-dory. Live in Dr. Seuss world or something? Just making up random sayings. I'm sure it's probably from some old, like, Latin or something like that. Every time I make a proclamation along those lines that a saying is stupid, somebody's like, actually, it's from the ancient Subreddit, and if you go all the way... Oh, there's a... I thought that was a person for a second. I think it's a trail marker, though. Oh, no. I've seen this movie before. Oh, I don't like this one little bit. In this situation, the best we can hope for is that whatever these are gone. Although these ones look largely unhatched. They might be duds, maybe? I don't know. How often does that happen with eggs? I've never raised anything that lays eggs. I would assume dud eggs are a thing that happen pretty frequently, but I wouldn't know for a fact. That's water down there? So some kind of algal growth on it. We'll leave it alone. Does this connect to the same spot on this side? I was wondering about this. Does jumping take... I think your calories just go down at like a normal rate. A cave with shit falling from the ceiling right now. Oh, this is not a good place to be. This is not a good place to be if you're dealing with like tectonics. Anything seismic. I feel like I'm mostly just wandering in circles right now. Like, yeah, there's the artifact, so this loops back right here. This loops back, so we probably just want to keep going in that direction, and hopefully it'll work out for us. Let's head back into the egg cave. I got turned around somehow, but it's cool. It allowed me to verify an extra path, and honestly, I'd like to be as familiar with the area as I can be before we go any further. You never know when you got to come back in here and re-navigate it and all that kind of stuff, so... We do have a mark on our map. So I figure as long as we follow that, it'll take us out. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything, because we have one verified secret cave already, though I just don't think we have the equipment to take a look at. What is this? Emits light. A light crystal. Humidity minus 10%. Does it emit heat? Or is it just a lamp? How come it changed colors now that I'm holding it? This crystal just grew veins when I touched it. I don't like this. Give me my torch back. It doesn't grow veins when I wield it. Duck through there. Got another water spout over there. How's our water level looking? Water's good. As of right now, we still haven't found our way out, though. We got an obelisk over here. 4 artifacts. 1 relic of aqua, 1 relic of night, a relic of athleticism, a relic of nourishment, and a relic of life. Okay, what is this? What happens when I light the candles? Also, why do I hear the sound of movement? Thought I heard the sound of something like schluffing along. I don't much think that I want to be a part of this. How deep is the water? Additionally, it's pretty cold in here. If I get myself wet, that could have long-term ramifications. Looks like that's a shallow spot right there. I'll take it. I'm going to travel this as carefully as I can. Getting wet in a survival situation? Terrible, terrible plan. Even to the point where sweating can kill you. You've got to be very, very careful about that. Especially if you're in a cold environment. You really don't want to get wet. You really don't want to sweat and make your clothes wet, because it saps their heat retention. Got... oh, cool. So we can make campfires, which appear to be right here. Is there anything down this way? Just a bunch of rocks and another water spout. And I am not the itsy-bitsy spider they're looking for. Back the other way, they had something going on, but I'm kind of interested if this is going to end up in another one of those little tombey areas. I mean, if I could get myself as many relics as I can, I'd be a lot happier about this experience. The relics seem to have some magical properties that work out pretty well. So what are you? It looks like a giant shoe. The relic of athleticism. Movement speed plus 1%. Okay. Was that the room that I was just in a minute ago? I think it is. Can I fire the teleporter through here? It's a little dark. Maybe I'll just go back around the other way. I don't want to... I'm wet right now, and then turning off my torch will make it so that I don't have a heat source. And I'd prefer to keep myself from dying of frigidity anytime soon. Man, I'm having a blast with this so far, though. This is a really cool, interesting little game. What's over here? I don't know. I like exploration games, though. I've been coming around on a lot of them lately. And it's got just enough crafting and, like, kind of RPG level-up mechanic type things to keep me interested. So, there's a reason to press on and keep looking around every corner and up under every rock and kind of licking every toad that you find. Just to, like, see what'll happen. I need to get back over here. We'll light a fire for ourselves. That'll allow us to get a little bit drier. Get drier by the fire. Create ourselves a pyre. Call me a liar. Say what won't transpire. And I bet you anything. Well, either way, we'll warm up for a second. I should probably bring some of this with me just in case I need to light... No, don't do that. Oh, shit. I lit a fire with it. What is this? Strange food, 3,500 calories. Our inventory's full, so that's not really going to help us too much right now. These appear to be propitiations of gold or some other material. They've left treasure here. I don't know what happens when I light all the candles. I'm going to leave those there, and I'll come back for them if I can. What is this? A mechanism. So that's not a different gate, right? That's the same gate that we were just... Maybe it isn't. Because the other one had an altar behind it. I don't know what to think right now. Looks like the fire's burned for quite some time. Let's refill the water bottle very quickly, and we'll continue forward. Although I am sort of interested. Let me go back and look at this real fast. I'm curious. Because it felt like the loop did connect to this room. So if it did, I just don't want to miss out on the potential of getting something special here. Yeah, this is a different gate. So if this is a different gate... Turn it sideways, man. Just slide it through and throw it in there. The reality of the situation here. I guess our character can't turn it sideways. Yeah, when is it not? Yeah, another one of our energy foods here. I don't know how long we've been exploring for. We don't really have a clock, so it's hard to tell. I like how it tells us exactly how much sleep we have stored up. Wish I had that for real life. Because sleep always hits me like a truck. Normally around the time that I've been awake for about 27, 28 hours is where the first big wave of exhaustion hits me. And like I have to go lay down and take like a 20-minute nap, otherwise I'm toast. Happens all the time because I'm an insomniac anyways. I don't sleep a whole lot. Not really an insomniac actually, because insomnia sort of denotes that you like try to sleep, I guess. Like I don't sleep very well. But that's mostly due to the fact that I'm always busy with something and I'm always like anxious about something and always working on something. Let's see how much we can, since we got free food here, let's see how much we can store up. Calories are okay. I don't know what number okay denotes, but I'll keep an eye on it and hopefully we'll pick it back up in a minute. Got a couple of these magic space breads anyways, so they look like they're made out of leaf. Look, they've got like leafy little things and they got like dandelion tops and shit. I don't know. This is what it looks like to me. I guess I'll ditch the roots. I don't know. I've already got a torch or whatever, so I think we'll be alright. I would guess that we can't bring the gold with us, even though it's got super cool shapes and whatnot. I like old coins that have like geometric shapes. I like geometry in general. Love geometry and objects, like repeating geometries and things of that nature. Like those sacred geometry pictures. I love looking at those. I don't think they're sacred or magical or anything. I just like looking at them. I think they're really, really cool looking. So a couple of options here. As well as sleeping savior shrines can be used to save your progress. Is this a savior shrine? Cool. It glowed when I touched it. There needs to be more things in life that glow when you touch them. Like when you go into a store and then you go to the little kiosk where you can scan stuff with the UPC code. Instead, oh, there it is right there. We just go around this way. So what does this thing do up here? I don't see how that helped me. I assume it changed something back behind us. We'll go back and check in just a minute. We don't have a vector anymore, though, which is a little bit concerning. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's on my screen right now. It was a snake. Oh, it opened that gate right there. My God, what am I thinking? I don't know why I'm so addle-brained when I do stuff like this, but I'm so focused on like stimuli and like commentary on things, looking for things to talk about and things to joke about that it really does sap the old brain power. We'll take the leftmost path first. I'm gonna light these candles though, just in case. It said that our light source will burn forever, so I have no reason to distrust it at this point.
Objective reminder. Locate materials for satellite uplink.
Yeah, I'm aware you want me to build complicated space machinery out of, like, rocks and urns and weird artifacts. The Relic of Night, resistance to hypothermia, up by 1%. Cool. Sounds good to me. I will take it. So I guess the resistance buffs just are not construed on that little screen yet. Maybe. Got 3%. I don't know if that, like, maybe lowers the threshold which we can exist in without taking damage by 3% or what. But so far, there's all kinds of weird shit out here. I find it odd that our character hasn't commented on it yet. I'd be losing my mind right now if I was finding alien artifacts and stuff. I'd just be like, mind blown. See, somebody forgot to bring their 45-pound plates with them. Somebody was weightlifting down here in the cave, getting yoked. Alien yoked. Not just normal human yoked. Alien yoked. Got another light thing right there. What the hell is this? A lowering mechanism that requires water. So we probably use a water bottle on that. And we fill it up and maybe it's got a pressure plate inside of it that makes it fall over. Wanted to check this other path really quickly. It feels like it's just going to loop back to someplace we already been. But I still wanted to look. Well, maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, that's where we came from, and then we took the leftmost path over there. Okay, good. That's all that I wanted to verify. That was 100% of the information that I wanted to collect about this cave. Let's go back and find ourselves... At least we got a good pair of hiking boots. You can tell from our boot treads. Good-ass boots are hard to come by, and they'll last you a while, although they don't last quite as long as you'd think they would through rigorous hiking. I could blow out a pair of boots in like one season. If I really, really want to. If I'm doing like really, really heavy climbing. Moving around, eventually just shit's gonna happen. We got a water spout right there. Ah! Cool. I don't know. I like weird little like Aztec mechanisms and things. I don't even know what else to call them though. Like, I don't really know what to call them, but mechanisms that seem like they would be in a dungeon from Indiana Jones. I like them. Kind of those Goldberg machines that open stuff up and make things work properly. Water levels are looking okay. We got another alien bread right there. I'm sort of wondering... We really got to expand our backpack space. This is hurting us right now. Cave 3. What the hell is that? Like a land urchin? I assume it probably hurts me, so I don't want to touch it. Oh, Christ. Either that or they're like little mines, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what they're supposed to be. I think they're like little mines, maybe? Like little biological mines or weapons that are also organisms? I don't know. Seems odd to me that they would charge you like that, though. 55% wet. You're definitely going to have to light a fire once we get out of here. Yeah, that's not unnerving at all. He's got 4 belly nipples, though, so good for him. Congrats to you on accomplishing all that you've accomplished within the world of belly nippling. Let's gather around to the left and see if there's any more artifacts, because I know we found athleticism, we found night, and it said there was 2 other ones available with the little relic-y things. And so I would very much like to find them if we can. I'm gonna stay away from those little assholes right there. I don't need the other light crystal, I don't think. I already have one, so...
Operator wet.
So cross the pool of tidal water. And continue. Got a bad feeling about this. Climbing in video games is always sketchy. Okay, there we go. I think I'm attached to it now. I felt it attach a little bit, but I wasn't totally sure. Losing hydration with the quickness. This is a lot different than what I expected. I thought we were going to be chopping like space trees and stuff. And now I find out we're like in alien ruins. There's like alchemy symbols on the floor. I'm worried I'm about to transmute myself to death. Huh. I don't know if there's something in the floor right there. These are pressure plates. It looks like they've scattered coinage all over the floor, maybe. And we tracked mud in on our boots, because that's just the kind of asshole we are. To be fair, they didn't provide us with a doormat, so it's kind of their own fault. What are these? Treasure chests? Cool. I like treasure. These both seem to be lacking in that department, though. They're mostly just chests. Ah, well. Some food over here. The Adar Sum. Weird. Well, we're just about out of time for the day, so I think I'm gonna call it. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of the Solus Project. I will see you all in the next episode. We will push this button and find out what it does. We may have to backtrack a little bit for water supplies too, but we'll cross that bridge once we get there, alright? Hi to everybody.